Welcome back to the channel, folks. My name's Shane. So today we're doing a blind test shootout between this Harley Benton TE52, say it's worth around 200 bucks, up against this, which is the Fender Original Series 50 Telecaster, worth over 2 grand here in Australia. So we're gonna see whether or not you can actually hear a difference when you're not looking at them. I always like doing these tests because I also like to see which one people like the most when they're listening back to it. So for today's test, we're using the Tone Master Twin Reverb back there. And I'm also going to be using an overdrive pedal at some point as well. We're testing both clean and dirty. And just to let you know, guitar A will always be the same guitar and guitar B will always be the same guitar. So you only have to guess one, and you can guess which one or pick which one you think it is in the comments. List it below, put A, Harley Benton, or A, Fender Tele, or B, vice versa. So let's get into this, and I'm keen to see whether or not I can actually hear a difference in the room, and I'll comment at the end, and I'm also at the end of this video going to let you know which one was which, so watch till the end and the answer will be revealed. Here we go. So this is guitar A on the neck pickup, clean. Here we go. And now let's try both pickups with a little bit of drive thanks to the Royal Flush Dual Overdrive pedal. This is guitar A. Back to guitar A now, clean with no drive on the bridge pickup. Over to guitar A, and what I've done, I've hit both sides of the Royal Flush Dual Overdrive pedal, and I've also turned on some delay for a lead tone. This is bridge pickup. Let's take a listen. It's a great tone. Alright, so that's the blind test shootout between the Fender Original Series 50s Telecaster and this guitar here, the Harley Benton TE52. Now, if you guessed that this one was A, you were wrong. It was actually the Harley Benton TE52. So, for a guitar that's roughly 10 times more expensive than this, could you actually hear a difference? Now, I've stood by this since I got my hands on one of these, that this is one of the best inexpensive guitars in terms of playability and tone. And I actually think it outclassed the Fender on both pickups because it's sort of got that hum cancelling thing that this doesn't have. This is noisy in every position, whereas this isn't. Now, I could mod this, but I'm not going to. I love the sound of it already. But I gotta tell you, I think, you know, that middle position, which is both pickups on the Harley Benton, actually sounded better, especially with a bit of drive. It really rocked. But I actually preferred the tone of this overall. So if you guessed B being the Fender, you're right. If you guessed B being this one, you're wrong. So hopefully that's not too confusing. So A and B. So there you have it. At the end of the day, I could take either of these out and play them live and get great tones. You were hearing an actual amplifier mic'd up with an SM57 and an E906, and that's the sound I get. It's very, very similar. It's great to see an inexpensive option like this out there because not everyone wants to go buy a Fender. Not everyone likes a Fender guitar. People might not even want to buy a Tele, but they're kind of like, oh, I'll just get a cheap one. You get one of these, you'll be a happy guy because they don't sound that different. Sure, there's going to be guys that will much prefer one over the other, but in terms of what I was listening to, especially with a bit of dirt, once you add dirt to your signal, you tend to lose a lot of the character of the guitar. You tend to influence it way more by the tone of the pedal than how the guitar would sound just dead clean. So that's why I wanted to do it not only dead clean, but also with a bit of drive. I did a test years ago where I took 5 guitars of all different pickup combinations and I played them through some high gain amps and they all sounded pretty much indistinguishable from each other. They were all vastly different, clean. Add a bit of drive, and that's where you start to lose the inherent tone of the guitar. But it still comes down to feel at the end of the day. This one's got a nice fat chunky neck. So does this, but it's not quite as big as the U-shaped neck. But you know, this is a fantastic guitar. Like, I don't know, I like it. So let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching. My name's Shane. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. Let me know in the comments if you got it right or wrong, or which one you preferred tone-wise. So thanks again. Catch you soon. See ya.